This is the Aries New Moon reading for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Cancers, what do you need to create, birth, bring forth? What should your passions be underneath this Aries New Moon? Alright, let's see. We have cards popping out for y'all. Aries, I know you are a water sign, and you're one of our more gentler signs, so a lot of this fiery passion energy that is in the sky may feel foreign to you, and that's quite alright. Instead of like feeling like boiling hot water and like things are going to reach a tipping point and boil over, just allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, but you don't have to be moved by it negatively. You already rule feelings and energy, so alright, you feel some passion, you feel some fire. Use it to your highest good and not to your detriment. So think positively of all this fiery passion and energy that's in the air, because if things get too hot, you know you got the water to douse it and cool it off, okay? So ain't no worries as far as that goes. Alright, what do we have going on here, Cancer? Okay, let's get into this reading. I have cards flying out for you all. Okay, oh Cancer, we gotta have a little chat. We gotta have a little chat. We gotta have a little chat. We gotta have a little talk. Gotta have a little talk. Little talk. Step into my office. Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. I love y'all. I really do. I have such a affinity and a closeness to Cancers. My Chiron is in Cancer. As you know, Chiron rules the healers and healing energies, and it's like wounds that you had as a child, and once you overcome the karma and you heal that trauma, how you go and heal others. So I heal and I teach like a Cancer would teach. So I'm very close to Cancers. I have a lot of Cancers in my life that I just love and adore them, and I mean the world to them, and they definitely mean the world to me. In Egyptian astrology, in ancient Kemet, Nut and Geb is the energy of Cancer and Aquarius, and they rule the sky and they rule the waters together. So that's why you may notice like you may date a lot of Aquariuses, do business with them, or indifferent. So yes, that's my little bit on Cancers. Alright, so because I love y'all the way I love y'all, I can get in y'all shit like this. You're a water sign. Water sign rules feelings, emotion, and rules energy. Water can literally shape shift any environment that is in. Water can be hot, water can be cold, water can melt, water can freeze, water can do anything it wants to do. So Cancer, because you have the ability to tap into energy the way that you do as the sign that rules energy, and as a water sign, make me naturally intuitive, you have a direct connection with God, with your guides, with your ancestors. And I mean really with your ancestors at 234. 234 in numerology means steps, like take the steps that are required of you. One step after the next. Do not skip any steps, because then you will fall and you will trip. So, you have been ignoring, literally ignoring, rebelling against what it is you're feeling intuitively. Like you've been trying to do things too much in the natural, and 95% of what we experience in our waking consciousness is a result of what the 5% that exists and that happens in our subconscious when we rest and when we sleep, and like setting manifestation and intentions. So if just 5% of that controls 95% of all this, it may be an area where you need to spend more of your time. Give me a second, Cancer, because y'all know Y'all read energy. Y'all naturally intuitive. So y'all can see where I'm struggling with this because I love y'all and I don't want to tear into y'all like this because y'all also sensitive. Okay. There has been a lot of times right now in which God has been trying to show you and call you to do certain things. And you like, that's out my comfort zone. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not finna try that. I'm not finna do that. I want to hold on to what it is that I already have. I'm not about to take no risks. I'm going to stay right where I'm at. Now, I want like stability and security for me and my family and my children and my future children. And I want to create generational wealth. And I want to create like a legacy. But I'm going to do stuff like I always did it. No, you're not. No, you're not. All 6 of these cards, Cancer, came up upside down. So, y'all really, there is so much prosperity, wealth, great opportunities that just await y'all. And instead of just like acting within your intuition, you like, no, I'm gonna be like everybody else because it's a little weird for me just to be this spiritually in depth and this spiritually inclined. I'm just gonna do what feels comfortable. I'm not gonna push the envelope. Like, I don't want nobody to think I'm doing too much. I really don't want nobody to think I'm doing too much. So I'm gonna just do what I need to get by. Now I know you cannot have you cannot get what you never have by doing the things that you've always done. So if you really want this massive wealth, these life altering opportunities, you want to operate as your higher self, you want to operate from your life purpose, then you are going to have to challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone. You are going to have to challenge yourself to go against the grain. Right now, you are swimming against the current, and you like the water going this way, and you like taking your crab claws and you trying to go upstream against the water when really you should just be flowing. And the reason why I say that is y'all really like trying to work hard, but that's all y'all doing is working hard. And okay, I commend hard work and effort. I'm not denying that. I'm not downplaying it at all. But as a Cancer, you can manipulate energy. You can manipulate energy. So because you have the ability to manipulate energy, you can kind of sway how you want things to go for you, energetically and spiritually, within any environment that you set your step foot in. This could be your home life. This can be work. This can be romantic relationships. This can be your money. Whatever it is you want to do, you can literally shape and shift the environment to where it works for you. But you like, no, I'm going to try to change other people. I'm going to show them. No, you're not. You only burning yourself out when really you can take a softer, lighter approach with yourself. Forget them, push them to the back burner. They don't even matter. They're not even important. Focus on you, what it is you want, what you want to manifest, what you're meant to create, what you're meant to have, and really listen to your guides. Listen to God. Honor your intuition. Call on your angels. No, you're not meant to do this by yourself, even though it's not that you aren't capable, you're not meant to. Like, there is spiritual assistance available to help you move forward and manifest and move past any negativity that comes up, whether this is in the form of self-doubt or another person or just a lack of confidence, a lack of uncertainty. When you're getting grounded and still in God, you don't need to know what's next, because you know that God is ordaining your steps. that 2, 3, 4 that I just saw as I started your reading, God is lining things up for you. So you don't need to know the ins and outs of nooks and crannies, because you know wherever God leads you to, you're meant to be there. You're not only going to be there, you're going to dominate, you're going to be successful, and be all that you're meant to be. So I didn't even need to use the cards, but we're going to still go through them just for your benefit, because as a Cancer, you skeptical and you need proof. La 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 la. It's all right. I got you. So we have Mercury upside down. Mercury is the sign of communication, our thoughts, and what it is that we think. Now, Mercury was just in retrograde. We're still in a Mercury retrograde shadow period. And me personally, I find the shadow period, the post-shadow period of a retrograde and the pre-shadow period of a retrograde to be worse than the actual retrograde itself. So let's just talk about how that works. During a pre-shadow period, which is 2 weeks before the retrograde, you kind of get like a preview of what things will be affected and what situations and what people are going to be a part of your retrograde. Like where you need to review these people, y'all relationships, how you operate with them, how they operate with you. Is it still worth you acting on? And this is like our pre-shadow period. That's the pre-shadow period of a retrograde. The actual retrograde is where things play out. So things that were like hidden from you, things that didn't serve your highest good, people that may have been talking about you, trying to harm you or indifferent, that's revealed during the retrograde. So pre-shadow period lasts for 2 weeks, retrograde lasts for 4 weeks, and then you have the post-shadow retrograde period, which lasts for another 2 weeks. And what's the post-shadow period? Post-shadow period will be over on April 17th, so things will go back to normal on the 18th of April. The post-shadow period is when you ignored what was shown to you during the pre-shadow, when you didn't initiate action and address what needed to be addressed during the retrograde. It will wear its ugly little head during the post-shadow period. So God gives us 3 chances to be like, all right, now, I done showed you this at least 3 times, and you need to get on this, handle this before it handles you. And I want that for you. Like, I'm here for you. I have things that I want to give to you, and I want things that I have for your family and for your lineage and your just blessings from the ancestors. And you are too busy trying to do this the hard way. Other signs have to put forth hella hard work, hella effort, hella blood, sweat, and tears. Cancer, tap into energy, tap into God, tap into source, and manifest this thing, and start thinking more positively with your thoughts. Don't think about your manifestation gifts and ability as negative. Yes, you have people who sometimes try to make you feel bad because you're successful and you have things. That's for them to work out within themselves. They ain't got shit to do with you. That's not your burden to bear. That's not your gripe. That ain't your plight. That ain't for you to worry about. God got his anointing on you, and can't nobody take that off but you. We have the Aquarius card upside down. So Aquarius is a rule freedom, innovation, spiritual awakening, and enlightenment. But if it's upside down, you are restricting yourself by thinking negatively and what they gonna think, and they already think I do too much, and people already think I'm weird, they already think I'm strange. Don't nobody care about these people. They're not important. We have the 11th house, which Aquarius also rules the 11th house. This is the house of cosmic energy, manifestations, wishes, blessings, friends, our tribe, our network. Yours is upside down because there's blessings that are available to you, but you too busy like worried about what these groups of people gonna think. These people are irrelevant. They don't matter. We don't care about them. We don't. They don't matter. They don't. They just not important. So what God has for you is for you. Don't care what people say. Don't care what they think they stopping, what they think they blocking. The only thing they doing is allowing you to block your own blessings by getting inside your mind and planting like seeds of doubt. So, speaking of which, determination. We got determination card, which rules the sacral chakra, and that's upside down. So remember I said like the fish are going like you kind of swimming up the current instead of just going with the flow. You like your determination is in the wrong place. Take your determination and put it towards creating what it is that you want, what you meant to have. Like, God is your CEO and your co-creator. There's actually a book literally named God is My CEO. I want you to go read that book, because a lot of the things that you were trying to do in business, God got divine instruction, which we have divine wisdom also for you. It came up upside down. That's available to you, but you're not praying enough. You're not meditating enough. You're not being still enough. You're not in your feminine energy enough, and you're a feminine sign. You too busy like, I'm about to work hard. No, I'm not saying don't work towards your goal. Just stop trying to be masculine about this and operate in your feminine energy. It is causing you your peace. Right now, you didn't kind of put yourself in like survival mode and poverty consciousness, because you like, whew, all right, I've seen a little bit of what I can have, and I feel like if I don't work hard, it's going to be taken from me. No, not really. If you express gratitude and you put God first, and you honor God, you listen to God, you let God lead you, there's plenty more blessings where that came from. Do not put your human limitations on God. God is omnipresent, and it's just so much that's available to you if you just tap into God. I'm actually going to leave you, Cancer, with a Bible verse that is coming to mind that I need to talk to you about. 1 Corinthians 2:9. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no human mind has conceived what God has prepared for those of us who love Him. And because my tongue has been tied the entire time I've been trying to do y'all reading, that's how I know y'all need to go get grounded and pray and meditate and really get still a little bit, because yeah, I'm picking up on the energy. I'm going to read it one more time because I want you guys to get it. 1 Corinthians 2:9. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no human mind has conceived what God has prepared for those of us who love Him. All right, so I leave you with that, Cancer. I'm just going to pray for y'all. Not because y'all doing nothing wrong. And so far, I've done 3 or 4 readings for the zodiac signs. Your reading is the longest. And it's not because y'all doing nothing wrong. It's just I know what it's like to wage a war against yourself. Like, those of us who have special anointings and callings, we go through the most spiritual trials and tests. And because of that, it requires us to spend more time with God, pray more, watch our diets, watch our tongue, and things that we confess and that we speak. Watch the music we listen to, watch the company that we keep. So I'm going to be praying for you guys, just for you guys to continue to be victorious and come out on top, because whether you realize it or not, this is already behind you. You're going to come out on the right side of this, and you just have to know that, believe that, have faith in that, and get in the frequency of that. Another reason you guys are probably being hit hard is right now in Cancer, retrograde is the North Node. North Node is like your destiny, your purpose, and why you incarnated, what you were put here to do. So that's why things feel the way that they feel. The North Node in Cancer will go on until 2020, and it's not going to be retrograde the whole time. It comes out of retrograde sometime next year, but you're going to have everything you meant to have, and I'm not going to say that it won't be easy. It can be if you channel your energy the right way.